Hello students, today we will start dimension. Fine. So first we will understand dimension, then we will go for the definitions and all. Right? Basically you all know these are our 7 physical quantity. Which type of physical quantities are? Yes, fundamental physical quantity. And as we know, all other physical quantity we can define with the help of these physical quantities. Fine. And in dimension word, these are the 7 dimensions of our physical world. Fine. These are the 7 dimensions of the physical world. Basically in mechanics part, we will deal with these 3 dimensions. Fine. So dimension of mass are represented by this. This bracket is necessary. It's called square bracket, and capital M. This is capital L. Time denoted by capital T. Temperature K. Electric current A. Amount of substance mole, and luminous intensity is CD. Right? These are the 7 dimensions of physical world, and these are the 7 fundamental physical quantity. Right? Right? So first we have to understand what is dimension. So with the example we will start and we will try to understand what is dimension. Okay? Fine. So we will take velocity. You know this is a physical quantity. Now what is velocity's formula? Velocity का formula क्या होता है? Displacement upon time, right? Displacement upon time. Now displacement को हम लोग किस पे मेजर करते हैं? Displacement, if you think out of this 7, displacement is with, we'll measure in always in length, right? So dimension of displacement is length first. In terms of length we can define. Right? Anything else? No. Time in terms of t. Fine. So velocity, ध्यान से समझना है अभी. Fine. We are going to understand 3 terms: dimension, dimensional formula, and dimensional equation. Fine. First, I am telling how we can find the dimensional formula, dimensional equation, dimension. Fine. So this can be written as, this shows dimension of velocity is equals to L T minus 1. Fine. So what is dimension? Dimension ध्यान से सुनना है. Dimension of velocity is 1 in terms of length. Fine. Dimension of velocity is minus 1 in terms of time. Fine. Mass is there? No. So we can write m like 0. So 0 in terms of mass. So these powers are dimension. Number 1, ध्यान से सुनना. These powers are dimension. Fine. As we know, all the derived physical quantity can be explained in terms of fundamental physical quantity. So dimension is a way. This is a way जिससे हमको पता चलता है कि किस तरह से डिपेंडेंट कर रहा है, किस तरह से हम उसको एक्सप्लेन कर पा रहे हैं. Like here, velocity, dimension of velocity is 0 in terms of mass, is 1 in terms of length, is minus 1 in terms of time. Is it okay? Any problem with this? No. Now try to understand, these powers are dimension. But if you write m0 L1 T minus 1, so this is what? This is dimensional formula. This is the dimensional formula of velocity. And when you will write like this is called dimensional equation. Fine. three things I am telling. Number one, dimension is power. Fine. Number two, this is dimensional formula. I am taking example of velocity. We will see other physical quantity also. And if you are writing in this way, then that is called dimensional equation. You know equation terms math में पढ़े आप. Equation means something equal to something, then that is called equation, right? So this is called dimensional equation. Now we can read dimension definition. Fine. See, dimension of a physical quantity are the powers to which the fundamental quantity are to be raised to represent that physical quantity. क्लियर है? तो डायमेंशन क्या है? पावर से. अगर आपसे पूछा जाएगा वेलोसिटी का डायमेंशन कितना है, तो अक्सर बच्चे क्या गलती वो करते हैं, बच्चे बोलते हैं m0 l1 t minus 1. सर नो. If I'll ask what is the dimension formula of velocity, then you will say m0 l1 t minus 1. Otherwise, if I'll ask what is the dimension of velocity, the answer will be 0 in terms of mass, 1 in terms of length, and minus 1 in terms of time. Clear? Understood? Now we'll see some more example. Right? First, we have to learn more example. And always try to write in terms of all three, MLT. Right? Now, if I take example of force. Force, what is the formula for force? To write the dimension, you need to know the formula. Fine? So, force is what? Of course, mass into acceleration. Is mass is a fundamental physical quantity? Yes, this is the fundamental dimension also. And acceleration is the fundamental physical quantity? No. Acceleration is there? No. It means acceleration को और तोड़ना पड़ेगा हम लोगों को, जब तक कि वो किस में ना आ जाए, फंडामेंटल फिजिकल क्वांटिटी में ना आ जाए. राइट? तो कैसे लिखेंगे इसको? मास इनटू दिस इज वेलोसिटी अपॉन टाइम. राइट? नाउ मास इज फंडामेंटल फिजिकल क्वांटिटी, time is fundamental physical quantity. Is velocity is physical quantity fundamental? No. Then velocity again we will write like this: velocity is equal to displacement upon time. Right? What we have to find? We have to find dimension of formula of force. Dimensional formula of force. So we will write the equation: force is equals to dimension of force equal to dimension of mass. Dimension of displacement. Displacement means length. Dimension of time, and again time, dimension of time. Right? So next is what? Mass is what? M. Length is what? L. T. So how will write? M1 L1 T minus 2. Again, if I will say what is the dimension of force, then answer will be 1 in terms of mass, 1 in terms of length, and minus 2 in terms of time. This is the dimension of force. Dimensional formula is m1 l1 t minus 2. And dimensional equation is force equal to, dimension of force equal to m1 l1 t minus 2. आप लोग देखोगे हम लोग कैसे, मैं कैसे पढ़ रहा हूँ, m1 l1 t minus 2. इसको पढ़ने का तरीका ये नहीं कि m पे पावर 1 l to the power 1 t to the power minus 2. फाइन? अगर यहाँ 2 रहता तो मैं नहीं पढ़ता t square, this is t2 then. Clear? Is this clear? More example. Take you can do yourself also. After this video you will get some questions also to find the dimension. Fine? So next, take momentum. सीधा लिखूं मैं, मोमेंटम का डायमेंशन क्या होगा? मोमेंटम फॉर्मूला मास इनटू वेलोसिटी, डायमेंशन ऑफ मास एंड डायमेंशन ऑफ वेलोसिटी. जस्ट आई हैव सीन dimension of mass is m and velocity we have seen l t minus 1. So altogether this is m1 l1 t minus 1. This is the dimensional formula of momentum, and dimension of momentum is 1 in terms of mass, 1 in terms of length, minus 1 in terms of temperature. Is this okay? Now, anything else? Fine. So if you know the formula, you can find the dimensional formula. Fine. This is very important. This one is very important to how to find a dimensional formula. Fine. There are hundreds of physical quantity which are going to come in your classes in next 2 classes. In all the physical quantity, you have to find the dimensional formula. Fine. So now you can see I have written here some more content like principle of homogeneity, different types of variables and constant. First we'll understand this one. Number 1 is dimensional variable. Dimensional variable, some physical quantity which has dimension and they are variable also. Means their values are changing also. Like velocity. Velocity is having dimension, but sometimes velocity is 5 meter per second, sometimes it's 7 meter per second. Acceleration, force, these are dimensional variable. Fine. Next, dimensionless variable. Dimensionless variable. Can you think? Those physical quantity which are variable, but dimensionless. Yes, there are something like relative density. This is a ratio. Strain. Fine. This is again dimensionless because this is strain is change in configuration by original configuration. Means change in length by length. So there will be no unit with no dimension. Fine. Similarly, angle. Angle is what? Dimensionless. Fine. Angle is dimensionless. Fine. But they are variable. Theta is dimensionless, but theta can be 0 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, 4 degree, 10 degree, 20, 30 degree, 45 degree. Yes or no? Fine. This is one, this is another one. Next is dimensional constant. Dimensional constant means what? The physical quantity or something which has dimension. But they are constant. Example, best example, for example is like we know F equal to G m1 m2 upon r square. You know this? Just now we have seen dimension of force is what? M1 L1 T minus 2 is dimension of force. We have to find dimension of G. Dimension of mass is M. Dimension of mass is M. Dimension of r square is L2. Right? So dimension of G will be how much now? This L1, ये L2 इधर आएगा तो क्या हो जाएगा? M ये 2 बार है, यहाँ नीचे आएगा तो क्या बचेगा? M minus 1, ये 1 है यहाँ L1, यहाँ क्या L2, ये इधर आएगा तो क्या होगा? L3 और T minus 2. So this is the dimension of G. This is the dimension of G. Right? What is G? This G is universal constant, no? This is universal force constant. Right? So value of this G is constant. Value of this G is constant, but it having dimension. It's having dimension. Try to find more example. Next, dimensionless constant. Dimensionless constant. Dimensionless constant means something which don't have dimension and they are constant also. Examples you have sin theta, cos theta, tan theta. For particular theta, these values are constant. So sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, these are dimensionless constant. Or pi, you know, pi. This is constant. This is dimensionless also. Right? Exponential e. Fine. This is also dimensionless constant. Clear? Fine. So these are the 4 definitions. Right? So This is all about different types of variables and constant which we read. Next topic is principle of homogeneity. Principle of homogeneity. This is very, very important. This is very, very important. This principle is based on this concept, like two quantities can be added if they are having same dimension. Two quantity can be subtracted from each other if they are having same dimension. Of course डायमेंशन थोड़ा सा दिमाग को इधर लेके आओ. जैसे मैं बताया कि आपको फॉर्मूला पता होगा तो आप क्या लिख सकते हो, डायमेंशन लिख सकते हो. बट if you know the unit, proper unit in terms of SI units, then you can write dimension also. Fine. So how, like dimension of meter per second is dimension of velocity. So meter is length, second is time, the LT minus 1, m 0. This is again velocity, right? So in this manner also you can write, but for exam point of view that one is better. Always if you know the formula, then derive the formula in terms of fundamental physical quantity and try to find the dimension formula. Now principle of homogeneity, what it says, see, the dimensions of fundamental physical quantities on two sides of physical relation must be same. Right? Length plus length will give you length only, no? Can you add length and time? We can't add length and time. We can add force plus force. But can we add force and pressure? No. That's why I'm telling two things can be added or subtracted if they are having same dimension. Fine. If you will add force and force, what you will get? Force. If you will add time and time, what you will get? Time. Fine. The same thing is written here. The dimensions of the fundamental physical quantity on two sides of physical relation must be same. It means if in some relation you get MA, LB, TC is equal to MX, LY, TZ. So according to this principle of homogeneity, A should be equal to X, B should be equal to Y, and C should be equal to Z. Should be means what? ये तो होगा ही ना. लेंथ और लेंथ को जोड़ोगे तो लेंथ ही मिलेगा. डायमेंशन जो पहले लेंथ का होगा वही दूसरे लेंथ का होगा. जो आएगा रिजल्ट में उसका भी तो सेम डायमेंशन होगा. Yes or no? Fine. So we'll do some question based on principle of homogeneity. This is very, very important. So first I have to recall some questions because I have not seen right now. So assume I am writing x equal to a by b minus t. X equal to a by b minus t. Here x is displacement, t is time. Then you have to find dimension of A and dimension of B. You have to find dimension of A and dimension of B using principle of homogeneity. As I told, we can add or subtract. Two physical quantity if they are having same dimension. So you have to see where are the plus and minus sign. This is the minus sign. This minus sign indicate what? Dimension जो B का है वही T का होगा. Then only subtraction is possible. So what is the dimension of T? What is the dimension of T? Yeah, capital T. So x is displacement. The dimension will be what? M0, L1, T0. Displacement means length, only length. This is equal to, you have to find dimension of A. Dimension of B is what? T, and time minus time will give you what? Time only. So this will be T. So dimension of A will be what? M0, L1 and T0 into this will be T1. So this is the dimension of A and dimension of B is what? M0, L0, T1. Right? In this way, you can use principle of homogeneity. Right? Why have written both the dimensions are equal? Because इक्वल है. अगर ये डिस्प्लेसमेंट है तो डिस्प्लेसमेंट इक्वल टू डिस्प्लेसमेंट ही हो सकता है और कुछ नहीं हो सकता है. So we'll solve more two question based on principle of homogeneity. Right? So we'll solve this question. In this, what is given? You can see V equal to A upon T plus BT square plus CT cube. V is what? Velocity. T is what? Time. You have to find dimension of A, B upon C, where A, B and C are constant. Fine. So we'll do this question. So how we can do this question? Let's see. V is velocity, A upon T plus BT square plus CT cube. Again I am telling, I am adding this and we are getting this, means all four will have same dimension. Right? Again same example, force plus force will give you force. If this is velocity, it means velocity plus velocity plus velocity will give you velocity, na? This is addition. Right? It means separately you write V equal to A upon T. You have to find dimension of A first. Dimension of A will be what? Dimension of V into dimension of T. This is how much? L T minus 1 into T1. Right? This will be how much? L. This is M0, L1, T0. Because this is T minus 1, this is T plus 1, so this will be T0. Fine. Now, separately we will write V, dimension of V equal to dimension of B, T2. Fine. So, dimension of B, what you will write? B, दिमाग लगाओ, V upon T square. Now dimension of V is how much? This is T square. Right? Dimension of V is what? L T minus 1 and this is dimension of T square is what? T2. So this will be how much now? M है नहीं है तो M कितना हो जाएगा? 0. L एक बार है तो L1 और T यहाँ पे 2 है, यहाँ पे -1, ये ऊपर जाएगा तो -3. Then T minus 3. Okay. Similarly, you will write V, dimension of V equal to CT cube. So dimension of C will be dimension of V, that is L T minus 1 upon dimension of T cube is T3. This is how much? M0, L minus 1 and T minus 4. So this is C, this is B, this is A. Now you have to find dimension of AB upon C. You have to find dimension of AB upon C. So dimension of A is how much? See, M0, L1, T0. Dimension of B is how much? This one. This is M0, L1, T minus 3 upon dimension of C is how much? M0, L minus 1, T minus 4. Right? So, M is 0 only. Nowhere M is there. तो M0. L1, L1, L2 नीचे -1, ये ऊपर जाएगा तो क्या कर देगा आपको? -3 कर देगा. Right? Yes or no? But how this come -1? This can't be -1. Because this is L1, तो this L minus 1 कैसे हो गया? This will be L plus 1 or L1 only, right? So I have to rectify this one. This will be L1. This is L1. This is L1. This is L1. तो only L1 एक ही बचेगा, right? और T कितना है देखो? 0 -3, ठीक है ना? -3 यहाँ T2 था नीचे में, right? ठीक है. ये ऊपर आया था तो 2 था, ऊपर आकर -3 हो गया, तो 3 था, ऊपर आकर -4 हो गया। ठीक है, ये क्या हो जाएगा आपका T0 -3, तो ऊपर में तो -3 है, ये -4 ऊपर जाएगा तो +4 हो जाएगा, +4 -3 क्या होगा 1, दिस विल बी T1, दिस इज द आंसर। इज दिस ओके? M0 L1 T1 is the answer. Next, we have one another question in form of trigonometry. Try to do all these questions with me on your copy also. Fine. Y equal to a sin omega t minus kx, where y is displacement, a is also amplitude, that's it displacement, omega and k is those quantity, इसका आपको क्या निकालना है, डायमेंशन निकालना है। t is time, x is displacement, so how we can start this? Can you think? Let's think what we can do in this. Basic thing, as we know, angle is dimensionless. ट्रिगोनोमेट्रिक फंक्शन आता है तो आपको इस तरह से देखना है, एंगल क्या होता है, डायमेंशनलेस होता है, मींस ओमेगा टी माइनस के एक्स, ओमेगा टी माइनस के एक्स, ये डायमेंशनलेस है। एंगल क्या होता है, डायमेंशनलेस होता है, तो क्या होगा इसका डायमेंशन, M0 L0 T0। यहां पे फिर से क्या लगाना पड़ेगा आपको, प्रिंसिपल ऑफ होमोजेनिटी। हाउ, इफ दिस माइनस दिस इक्वल टू दिस, मींस इसका भी डायमेंशन यही है और इसका भी डायमेंशन यही है, तो पहले ओमेगा टी लेते हैं, तो ओमेगा टी का डायमेंशन क्या हो गया, M0 L0 T0, राइट। तो ओमेगा का डायमेंशन क्या हो जाएगा, जल्दी से कर लो इसको, M0 L0 T0 डिवाइडेड बाय T नीचे आएगा तो क्या आ जाएगा, T ओनली, दिस इज इक्वल्स टू M0 L0 T minus 1, right? Similarly kx is also dimensionless, so M0 L0 T0, kx is dimensionless, it does not mean that k is dimensionless and x is dimensionless. Fine, so you can see how the k will be how much, M0 L0 T0 upon dimension of x, and what is x? I told x is displacement, so dimension will be what, L. So now dimension of k is what, M0 L minus 1 T0, and this is one, this is another question. Fine, so we have done 3 questions based on principle of homogeneity, and I told first you have to learn how to find the dimensional formula of the physical quantity. If you don't know that, then it's very difficult to apply principle of homogeneity of the given equation in the given equation, right? So basically you can, so just after this video try to solve these questions. These 2 questions are based on principle of homogeneity. You can see I have written find the dimension of A into B. It means A and B are unknown, E is energy, X is distance, and T is time. You can see I have written here. And in this equation A, B is not unknown. A, B and X, all 3 are the dimension of length. Fine, it is all 3 are distance or displacement. You have to find the dimension of K. Fine, other than this, before solving these 2 questions, try to solve all these questions. You have to find a dimensional formula of work, pressure, acceleration, mass per unit length, kinetic energy half mv square, stress is force upon area, volume, density, mass density is mass by volume, and relative density, then surface tension, force upon length, and power. This is known to you. Fine, so just after this video try to solve all these questions. Fine, thank you very much.